online class. Today we are going to discuss about one of the most important chapter in the grade 10th mathematics, that is circles. So we have seen there are so many objects which are in round shape like sun, moon, earth, bangles, coins, etc. So all these objects which are in the shape of circles. We have so many applications of the circle. Therefore, in this class, let us discuss about more in depth of the circles. Yes, children. Look at the board. Here I have written one of the circle with center O. Then, what is the meaning of a circle? So I write it here. C-I-R-C-L-E, circle. Circle is the singular form and circles is the plural form. What is a circle? Circle is a locus of a moving point in a plane at a constant distance from the fixed point. Here I have used one of the words, that is locus. What is that locus? L-O-C-U-S. What is that locus? Locus is a path. It is one of the paths which is moving by a tracing the moving point. And so as to such a conditions we have to follow while drawing the locus. So therefore, locus is one of the main words to define the circle. So these two words are important. Now let us start discussing about the parts of the circle. The first part of the circle is center of the circle. C-E-N-T-R-E, center of the circle. In the diagram, you can identify O is the center of the circle. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle. Then, what is the meaning of the center? The fixed point in the circle. This is the fixed point in the circle. From this point, we can draw the circle, children. Therefore, this fixed point is called as a center of the circle. Now next, the fourth point is circumference. C-I-R-C-U-M-F-E-R-E-N-C-E. Circumference of the circle. What is the meaning of circumference of the circle? In this diagram, you can identify this boundary of the circle. This boundary is also called as the perimeter of the circle. Therefore, we can define the circumference of the circle is the boundary of the circle or the perimeter of the circle is called as the circumference of the circle, this part. Okay, now we can move on to the next point, that is radius. R-A-D-I-U-S, radius of the circle. Now I am going to draw one of the line here. You can identify OA. OA is the radius of the circle. Then what is the meaning of radius of the circle? The line segment which join the center of the circle and any point on the circumference of the circle is called as the radius of the circle. There are n number of radii we can able to draw in a circle. The singular form of radius is radius and the plural form of the radius is radii. R-A-D-I-I is the plural form of the radii. All the radii are same in length. All the radii are same in length. Okay, and also we can able to draw n number of radii in a circle. Okay, children. Next point is, that is chord. C-H-O-R-D, chord. What is chord? If you draw a line segment on the circle, which is going to be drawing 2 points on the circumference of the circle. See, PQ is the one of the line segment which is joining 2 points on the circumference. Once at the point P, once at the point Q. Therefore, PQ is called as a chord of the circle. Therefore, what is the meaning of the chord? Chord is a line segment which joins 2 points on the circumference of the circle. Next point is diameter. D-I-A-M-E-T-E-R, diameter. What is the diameter? Before going to diameter, one more point I wanted to tell you. Here in a same circle, we can draw n number of chords also. For example, you can identify this is also a chord and this is also a chord, this is also a chord and it is also a chord, this is also a chord. Like this, n number of chords we can able to draw. Out of that, one of the chord which is passing through the center of the circle, see here, that one I am going to take it as ST. Observe the diagram. ST is the longest chord in the circle and also the chord which is passing through the center of the circle. Therefore, there are two definitions we can able to give for the definition of the diameter. The longest chord in the circle is called as diameter, or the chord which is passing through the center of the circle is called as diameter. Okay, children. Now, let us discuss about what is the relationship between circumference, radius and the diameter. So, what is that relationship? Here I will write it. Relationship between circumference, radius and diameter. These are the three words. Relationship between circumference, radius and the diameter. It is practically found by the mathematicians. This relation is practically they measured and they conducted so many experiments. They got the result. What is the relation between circumference, radius and the diameter is? The first relation is circumference is equal to pi d. What is this word pi? New symbol it is for you. So what is that pi? It is a Greek symbol which is taken from the Greek language. Okay, pi value is 22 by 7 or 3.14. Unless they specified, we have to use the value of pi is 22 by 7. Okay, children. Now, one more relation is there. That is, instead of d, we can identify in the diagram. You can observe OS is also a radius and OT is also a radius. If you join two radii, we can get one diameter. Therefore, diameter is equal to 2 times r. Can you agree, children? This relation, if you put it over here, we can get another relation, that is circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Am I right? Yes. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. This is the another relationship between circumference, radius and the diameter. All these relations are very important for solving the sums. Okay, children. Now let us move on to the next point, next part of the circle. That is arc. Eighth part is arc. What is this? What is called an arc? Observe the diagram. Now you can observe over here. So in this diagram, this part where I done with the blue line, this part is called as an arc of the circle. N I write it with one more letter M. N is an arc, and also you can identify with another color of the circumference. This is this one. This is also another part of the circle. This is also called as an arc. There are two types of arcs. One is minor arc, another one is major arc. Okay, children? What is the meaning of, first of all, what is the meaning of an arc? The part of the circumference is called it as an arc. Part means this is the small part, is called as an arc. Two types of arcs. One is minor arc, and another one is major arc. What is called minor arc and what is called major arc? The smaller part of the circumference is called as minor arc, and the larger part of the circumference is called as major arc. Is it clear, children? The smaller part of the circumference, only this much is there. This is called as minor arc, and this part, the larger part of the circumference, is called as major arc. Always the major arc or minor arc should be represented by 3 letters. I can represent the minor arc with AMP, and you can write this symbol that represents arc. Another one is the major arc. There are so many letters are there. I will write it APN. This is the major arc. Is it clear, children? Now we can move on to the next point, that is called as the 9th one, that is segment. Segment of the circle. What is the meaning of segment of the circle? If I shade this part with the help of a card, this one. Okay, PQ is one of the card. The PQ card is dividing the whole circle into 2 parts. One is bigger part, another one is smaller part. Those 2 parts are also called as segment of the circles. Is it clear, children? Then, what is the meaning of a segment? The part of the circle which is bounded by an arc and a chord. The part of the circle which is bounded by an arc and a chord is called as segment. Is it clear, children? Now, again, there are 2 types of segments are there. The first one is minor segment, and the another one is major segment. What is called major segment and minor segment? The segment which is bounded by minor arc. The segment, this is the segment where I shaded here. The segment which is bounded by minor arc is called as minor segment. And the segment which is bounded by the larger part of the arc, then it is called as major segment. 2 types of segments, minor segment and major segment. The segment which is bounded by minor arc is called as minor segment, and the part of the circle or the segment which is bounded by larger arc is called as major segment. Is it clear, children? Next, we can move on to the next part of the circle is the 10th one, that is sector. SECTOR. Sector of the circle. What is the meaning of sector of the circle? Just you can observe over here. Yes. Here I can shade this part. Look at the board. Yes, children. This part. Observe here. One of the part of the circle which is bounded by 2 radii. One is ON, another one is OS. This shaded part is called as sector of the circle. Okay, what is the meaning of the sector? The sector is a part of the circle which is bounded by 2 radii. There are 2 radii and an arc. Therefore, we can define the sector is a part of the circle which is bounded by 2 radii and an arc. Is it clear, children? The sector is a part of the circle which is bounded by 2 radii and 1 arc. So here also there are 2 types of arcs. One is major arc, so first we will take it minor sector, and another one is major sector. Then what is called minor sector? The sector bounded by smaller arc or the minor arc is called as minor segment. See here, NOS is the minor sector because this sector is bounded by minor arc. Another sector is this one. This part completed, the remaining part of the smaller part is called as major sector because this is also bounded by 2 radii and larger arc. Is it clear, children? Sector bounded by smaller arc is called as smaller sector, and the sector which is bounded by larger arc is called as major sector. Yes, children. Now we move on to the next part of the circle is arc. Arc. What is the meaning of an arc of the circle? The part of the circumference. Here you can see the circle with the blue color. This part A to N. This part is called as an arc. That means the part of the circle, the part of the circumference is called as an arc. Here there are two types of arcs. The first one is minor arc, M-I-N-O-R, minor arc. The another one is major arc. Okay, to see the diagram, I will explain which is the minor arc and which is the major arc. You can observe from A to N. A, M, N is the minor arc because it is a smaller part of the arc, smaller part of the circumference. That is A, M, N. So always we are representing with this symbol of moon shape. That will represent it as one of the arc. A, M, N. Here you see A, M is the smaller arc or the minor arc. And the remaining part of the circumference A to N from this side, this is called as major arc. You can take any letter in between them, so that will represent the major arc. That is A, I will take P here, AP, N is the major arc. Therefore, totally there are two types of arcs. One is minor arc, another one is major arc. What is the meaning of minor arc? The smaller part of the circumference is called as minor arc, and the major part of the circumference is called as major arc. Okay. After learning arc, we can go to the next part of the circle, that is segment. The ninth part of the circle, segment. S-E-G-M-E-N-T, segment. What is the meaning of a segment? If you observe the diagram, PQ is one of the chord. This chord is dividing the whole circle into two equal parts. So they are not equal in measurement, not exactly equal. One is bigger part, another one is smaller part. Both the parts are called as segments. Then what is the meaning of a segment? A segment is a part of the circle which is bounded by the circumference and the chord. That means the part of the circle which is bounded by a chord and an arc is called as a segment. Again, the segment is also two types. One is minor segment, M-I-N-O-R, minor segment, and the second one is major segment, M-A-J-O-R, major segment. So then next, what is the meaning of minor segment and what is the meaning of major segment? Observe the diagram. I told you already, one part of the circle is bigger, another part of the circle is smaller. It is divided by the chord PQ. Therefore, we can define the first minor segment. The minor segment is the segment which is bounded by the smaller arc. It is an arc. Okay children, the segment which is bounded by smaller arc or the minor arc is called as minor segment. Then next, the major segment. The segment which is bounded by the larger arc. The segment which is bounded by the larger arc is called as major segment. Okay children, then after learning the segment concept, we can move to the next concept. The 10th part of the circle is sector, S-E-C-T-O-R, sector of the circle. What is the meaning of sector of the circle? You can observe the diagram here. Here, with the two radii, one is ON, another one is OS. This, they have shaded the circle with dotted lines. This is called as a sector. Then what is the meaning of a sector here? The part of the circle which is bounded by two radii and an arc. You can observe here the shaded part which is bounded by two radii. One radius is OS, another radius is ON. Therefore, this part is called as sector of the circle. Once again, the sector of the circle is the part of the circle which is bounded by two radii and an arc. Okay, children. Then here also there are two types of sectors. One is minor sector, M-I-N-O-R, minor sector. The another one is major sector. What is called minor sector and what is called minor sector? Simple definition: the sector which is bounded by. Again, the sector is divided into two types. One is minor sector, another one is major sector. So what is called minor sector and what is called major sector? The firstly we can study about minor sector. The sector which is bounded by minor arc is called as minor sector. The sector which is bounded by larger arc or the major arc is called as major sector. Therefore, totally two types of sector. One is minor sector, another one is major sector. Okay, children. This is all about the parts of the circle and the types and the relationship between some of the parts of the circle. I hope you understand all the concepts related to the parts of the circle and the types. In the next class, we can discuss some more points related to the circles. Thank you.